Money, money, money must be funny in a rich man's world. So I had myself a money date this weekend. And if you caught the episode from last week, so that would be episode number 42, you know that we talked about money date as one of the tips for being intentional with your finances. So aloha everybody, if this is your first time hopping on, my name is Marianne Roos. I am your guide to releasing that badass in you, and this is episode number 43. So what are we talking about today? We're going to talk about systems, and I want you to think about systems as an acronym. So an acronym is when you have a word and each letter of the word represents something. So here for systems, we're going to look at simplify your strategy to expand momentum and success. That's systems. Simplify your strategy to expand momentum and success. So let's break it down a little bit. Let's take a look at simplify. When you have complexity of something, it is going to kill momentum. It's going to slow you down, and for some people it does more than just slow them down, it actually freezes them in their track. So strip away the noise and focus on a few actions that truly move the needle. And that's the same thing with systems that you have in your business. Are the systems that you have simple to implement, simple to duplicate? And do you have systems, right? So make sure that they are simple. That way you can gain that momentum. And when you are setting up in your business and also reviewing where your business is at, ask yourself, what can I automate? What can I delegate? Or what can I eliminate? Because a simple system is a repeatable system, and that is what helps to create freedom. So that was S for simplify. So now the Y is going to stand for your, because this is your business. I want you to make sure that your systems align with your values, it aligns with your strengths and your lifestyle goals. So don't go ahead and copy paste somebody else's method, right? Personalize what works for you. Now, with that said, it is important that when you work as a team, that the team follows a system. Now, it's all right to add your own little spice to things, right? But that the system stays the same. It is so for example, the same procedure. When you onboard a new client, what is the first step that you do? Make sure that everybody on your team does the same, right? So even when doing everything the same, there could be little spices added into it. Like, for example, when I send an email, I still use aloha, for example, but not everybody says aloha when they start their email. So they can switch it around to make it more their spice. Somebody might say Cheerios, or somebody might say hey, howdy, hey, whatever it is, that it's still the same process, even if there's a little spice that is different in there. And you want to take ownership of your processes, because then that helps to create consistency, and the systems drive when they feel authentic. So they drive, they thrive, they grow, and it helps to thrive your business because you're able to follow the system and it feels true to you and your values as well. So that was the Y, is your, because it's your business. Now the second S stands for strategy. So simplify your strategy. We are at the second S of systems, right? So systems without strategy are just busy work. And I want you to go ahead and zoom out of your business once in a while and ask, what is the result I want in this system? What do I want it to create? And that is why this weekend I did a zoom out and I had a money date with myself and implemented some changes to a system that I use when it comes to finances, because there were some things that were not working 100% to the level that I would like for them to work. So it was a date of sitting down, analyzing the processes, and seeing how it can be improved. So that was a task that I took on this weekend. And you want your strategies to align in your systems. You want your strategies to align for your marketing, for your follow-ups, for your onboarding with a specific business goal. So always pause and ask those questions. What is the result that I want the system to create? And is it simple, right? We talked about simple and the first S, okay? All right, so next we're gonna go to the T-E-M, because so far we did S-Y-S. Now we're going to T-E-M. It says, and T-E-M stands for to expand momentum, because you want to expand your business, right? You are in business for a reason, and part of it is to grow, because the more you can be successful in business, the more impact you can make in the lives of the people that you love and in your community. So momentum comes from small wins that are stacked daily. Your system should fuel those wins. So create systems that keep you moving even when the motivation dips. And I want you to track your results so that you can tweak and grow with intention. Hence the money date that I had this weekend, so that I could tweak. And it's not that the system I was using was not working, but it was not to the efficiency that I was looking for. So there it was, making some tweaks, but pausing, analyzing, zooming out, and seeing where can I make those tweaks to make it more efficient, right? And because of tracking results. That's how I knew that it was not 100% efficient to the level that I needed to be efficient. So make your tweak and then grow your business with intention. And that brings us to the last S of systems. And success is the byproduct of solid systems, not just hustle. So systems create space for income, space for the impact, and for that time freedom that entrepreneurs typically are looking to have. So redefine success for yourself, then build the systems that support that vision, okay? So as a recap, what the systems stand for, it stands for simplify your strategy to expand momentum and success. So until next time, badass, a hui ho toodle pip, and aloha.